Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be going through another major event, and the hippie event didn't win, goddammit, so I'm mad. So you guys picked another character spotlight event. If you didn't guess, that is on Arpoo. I think Arpoo has great potential for a character spotlight event. However, this probably won't happen, mainly due to the fact that, or at least anytime soon, mainly due to the fact that Arpoo is kind of in a grey area right now. I am not sure what the show are going to do with him. They haven't recast the voice yet. Obviously, is it Hank Azaria? Is not going to be playing him anymore. He's retired from the character. He's retired from playing Arpoo. Like most of the I don't know what call it, people of color characters are no longer being voiced by like white actors. So a lot of the characters have been recasted lately. And I'm not sure about Arpoo. I just want them to recast him already and let's have some more Arpoo, goddammit. I don't understand why they haven't done that yet, but whatever. I'm happy enough for them to recast him. I think I wish it was done sooner, really, because I think there's been so many seasons now where we've got Arpoo played by Hank. It's Hank Azaria. I can never say that guy's name. Hank Azaria. That I just really wish that he was recasted earlier. But I mean, who knows if I'll even watch the modern episodes anyway. So if I pretend to care, I might be lying. Anyway, moving on. So this is the event. I'll be honest, the quest line starts great, in my opinion, and then I just got bored of it. So the quest line goes downhill quickly. I got really bored. I didn't know where to take this, so I just kind of jotted some crap down. So Arpoo was asked by Cavi if he can sponsor him so he can come to Springfield. Arpoo does so, but some of the town are not happy about it. Cavi begins to work at the plant, and Burns thinks he's better than Homer. Make Homer be depromoted, make Arpoo welcome his cousin, and make Burns promote Cavi, and this will unlock the event. So the event currencies will be American passports, or just passports, wedding bells, zoo tickets, and squishies. Oh god, I spelled squishies wrong. I just realised. Okay, if you see how I spelled squishy wrong, don't hate me. There will be a Gills deal, and the Gills deal will be young young Jay. So I know that we already have Jay in the game, and I know that he was added. However, it's such a stark contrast. We've basically got Jay added to the game, but it's like his older self, but he did appear as his younger self. So I figured, do you know what? Just add it as a separate character. They've done it before, and yeah, I want young Jasmine. So he will come with the state lottery van for 300 donuts. Now, there will be something special about this state lottery van, and that will be that it gives you premium scratch cards, the golden scratch cards, I believe, or the platinum, I'm not even sure. Anyway, the scratch cards that give you donuts, not cash, you'll get them. You'll get one of them every 24 hours. So they just, it's pretty cool. You can't earn tons of donuts from them anyway. I think the most you can earn is 100 donuts. So I think that's reasonable for 300 donuts. Maybe 400 donuts if you want to hike it up. But I think that's a reasonable thing to add. And I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool to make this kind of unique. In Act 1, in the store will be Arpoo's parents' home with Arpoo's father. So we only briefly saw it, but this is where his father grew up, I guess, and this is where Arpoo grew up. So we'll get this little building here. It's nothing too special, but yeah, it's pretty cool to get. And we'll get Arpoo's father. Not much of a character, to be honest, with him, but I figured it makes sense to add in the premium because we're focusing around Arpoo and his family. So the quest line, I'll just run through this real quickly. Cavi raises up the ranks of the plant, and luckily, because he was so good, Homer got his old job back. Because Cavi went up, Homer went down, but then Cavi went up another one, so Homer went up. Arpoo is a bit jealous that Cavi is making a better impression than him. He's a better American than me, Arpoo says. So you make Arpoo remember the time he became a citizen, make Homer try cheer up Arpoo, and make Springfielders earn passports to unlock the Welcome to America Arpoo sign. This will just be attached to 2 trees, and it will be, yeah, you can place it in the game like that. Cavi tells Arpoo that he wants to live here now. He has been doing amazing at the plant, and Mr. Burns has offered him a full executive position. Arpoo is thrilled for his cousin, and thus tells him how to avoid ICE agents. So you make Arpoo teach how to dodge ice agents, make Homer distract the ice agents and make Springfielders. Earn passports, and this will unlock the deportation center. This will be a little thing on the docks, so you'll have to place it. It'll have this boat, and it'll be this little sort of kiosk here that says deportation status station. Cavi is a little confused. Why are we running when I'm legally here? Apu is a bit embarrassed to say, but he forgot to fill out all the documents. They beg the mayor if they can stay after a deal is made for half-price ice cream at the Quickie Mart. Quimby accepts, but Cavi must pass an exam to gain his citizenship. Apu tells Homer he will help. So you make Apu help Cavi with questions, make Homer talk about America, and make Springfielders earn passports, and this will unlock the USA map. Nothing too special, really. I just kind of wanted to throw it in there. It's just a map on this sort of chalkboard thingy, majiggy. And that's it, really. Homer BS's a lot, so Lisa jumps in and puts the facts straight. Cavi thanks Lisa and is ready to sit the exam. However, after sitting the exam, Quimby tells him he failed by 1 mark. He said that the 8th president was Martin Van Buren. Buren? I can never say that name. Why did I pick that president out of all of them? When it was obviously Lincoln. Cavi corrects him, saying it was Martin. So you make Quimby search the web for the answers, makes Apu bite his nails in suspense and makes Springfielders earn passports. This will unlock the Immigration and Naturalization Service Center service, whatever. Quimby tells him he searched up the answer and he was right. Actually, all the questions were right, including the one that was a trick question. Cavi is allowed to stay in America. He gains his full citizenship. Apu celebrates, so you make Apu for a party, make Springfielders attend Apu's party ×3 and make Springfielders earn passports. And this will unlock Cavi as a full playable character. Moving on, Act 2 comes along. In the store is the Hindu mandap with Manjula's parents for 150 donuts. So these will be a 2-in-1 characters. They're nothing special. They literally appeared in one scene, but hey, I had to throw someone in the store, so why not them? And you get this cool little thing. I think the peacocks can be there too. That would be pretty cool. Cavi tells Apu that he loves his second cousins once removed. They are a bundle of joy. Apu says yes, but a nightmare. 8 nightmares. Cavi tells Apu he really wished he was there for Manjula and his wedding. Manjula suggests they recreate it. Apu could do with renewing his vows after all, after that affair he had. So you make Apu renew his vows, make Cavi witness the wedding, make Homer make a scene, and make Springfielders unlock wedding bells. This will unlock the Simpsons backyard wedding. They actually use this twice. They use this for the Manjula and Apu's wedding. They also use it for Otto and that Becky, is it? Their wedding too. They actually reuse it, so that's kind of funny. So yeah, you just get this nice little wedding thing here with the seats and the arch and the tent and maybe a little table to the left. So you can place it in the back garden if you want, or you can place it somewhere else. It's up to you. Homer makes an ass out of himself, and Marge tells him to knock it off. Apu berates him for how offensive that is, and so you make Homer apologize, make Apu wrap up the wedding, and make Cavi find it funny. He finds Homer Ganesh funny. So you make Springfielders earn wedding bells, and you unlock Homer Ganesh. So it's a costume. I don't know, I think this would be pretty funny to have. Cavi tells Apu that the wedding was super fun and super sweet, and he tells Apu he's happy for him. Apu is confused. Why is he role-playing this so hard? Cavi tells Apu he got a wedding gift, so Apu plays along. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll play along. Yeah, oh yes, it was a great wedding. What's the gift? So you make Cavi unwrap the gift, or the present, make Apu unwrap the present, make Homer help unwrap, make Springfielders earn wedding bells, and this will unlock Apu's sports car, aka the Pontiac Firebird. Awesome car. Well, I say awesome car. I'm not really a car person, but it's Apu's car. It's his baby, and we haven't got it in the game, and I want it in the game. Apu is overjoyed with his old car back and tells Cavi that he had to give up things like this when he became a father and a husband. Cavi says that's why he's remaining a bachelor for life. So you make Apu dream about his future, make Cavi hit the town, make Springfielders earn wedding bells, and then you unlock Apu's future house, so it's a future building, but why not throw it into the Apu event? I didn't really want to have a future Apu. I thought about it, but I don't know. There's just nothing I can do with that. I had to with the Barney because I ran out of people to add, so I was like, oh sugar, I'm gonna have to throw in a future Barney. But like with Apu, I'd rather just get his family than have a future Apu. So yeah. And then Manjula tells Apu to stop dreaming. He has a phone call. Apu answers it. It's his mother. She is mad that she missed the wedding and wants to do it again with her there. So you make Apu do the wedding again, make Kavi watch the wedding again, make Homer make an ass out of himself again, and make Springfielders earn wedding bells, and you unlock Apu's mom, or Apu's mother. Or Mrs. Nahazipian Pentalon, if you want to call her that. Anyway, moving on. Act 3 comes along. Boom. Calcutta Technical Institute with... I can't say this name. I'm going to butcher it. Sanjay's daughter for 150 donuts. Kavi asks Manjula if he can help with the little ones, and she thanks him, saying that she needs a break. She tells him that the kids need to have an appointment with Hibbit. She hands him the keys to her van. So you make Kavi take the octoputlets to a checkup, make Hibbit give a checkup, and make Springfielders earn zoo tickets. This will unlock Manjula's van. I know it's a VW, but I don't think the VW is there. But anyway, it's been seen a few times, so why not? Whilst there, Kavi meets Larry Kidkill. He tells Kavi he can make those 8 kids 8 stars. Kavi says, yes, his cousin could do with the money. He's a hard worker, but he's not Kavi after all. So you make Kavi help make the octoputlets stars, make Springfielders go to the zoo, and that'll be like ×3 or ×5 or whatever. And make Springfielders earn zoo tickets, and this will unlock the Octo-sapiens building. So it's a little exhibit that was in the zoo, so it'll just be a blue building with like all these nice little baby-themed items inside. Apu is mad at Kavi for selling his kids into the zoo, but he didn't realise that Larry was a bad guy. He figured he was a good man. He was wearing a suit. So you make Kavi try to get the octoputlets out of this, make Apu go crazy at Larry, make Springfielders earn zoo tickets, and this will unlock the Zootopia stage, as you can see here. There will be also, I forgot to mention, there will be an animation here, but you'll see that in a second. There's an animation with the octoputlets where they basically perform on this stage. Larry gives Apu his paycheck, and he's a little, well, he's convinced. That's a big ass number. That's a big ass paycheck. Also, there's a ton of bonus items like a big bulky TV and some other little items. So you make Apu reap the rewards, make Kavi reap the rewards, make Springfielders earn zoo tickets. This will unlock the Octo donations. Just a bunch of things. You get the big TV on the stand, and then a bunch of presents and stuff. You know, like a little dummy thing there. You can see the blocks there, a little baby bottle. And then finally, Manjula tells Apu that she is not having her 8 kids be sold into a zoo and puts a stop to it by bringing the blue-haired lawyer to Larry. Larry agrees it's technically illegal and gives the kids back. Manjula goes out with Marge to get away from the kids, so you make her, and Apu is obviously forced to look after them. So you make Apu look after the octoputlets, make Homer help out, make Kavi help out, and make Springfielders earn zoo tickets, and that will unlock the octoputlets as full, playable, 8-in-1 character. It'll be an 8-in-1 playable character. I have decided that that's going to happen. I just think, I don't understand why. I just think that can work. I really do. Plus, I don't really want them individually. I mean, do you really want 8 of Apu's kids walking around? There's just not enough there to make it interesting, I don't think. So an 8-in-1 character, I think, would work. Finally, Act 4 comes along. Boom, in the store. Annette with Annette's house. So this is the woman that, of course, Apu has an affair with. She's the squishy woman, if you will. So you get her. So Manjula, I've spelled squishy wrong. I apologise. I'm sorry. Manjula comes back. That is squishy, but the wrong spelling. Manjula comes back from her night out to find Apu, Homer, and Kavi drink. This is where I just kind of gave up, so I do apologise for this questline. But Homer and Kavi drinking, but not beer, they're drinking squishy. Manjula is mad that Apu hasn't done any cleaning. He's always too focused on the Quickie Mart, but he never does any work around the apartment. Marge agrees, saying that Apu and Homer both need to learn the hard way. So you make Apu be kicked out, make Homer be kicked out, make Kavi be kicked out, and make Springfielders earn squishies. This will unlock the Springfield Bachelor Arms. This is where Apu went to when he cheated on Manjula. Well, I don't think he went there, but like they contemplated going there. Homer, Apu, and Kavi. Oh god, why have I called him Javi? Kavi. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is like literally where I gave up. At first, I'm determined to prove the 2 women wrong, but those squishies taste so goddamn good. So you make Homer, Apu, and Kavi drink squishy, make Springfielders earn squishy, and this will unlock the squishy machine. Very, iconic part of the Quickie Mart. We haven't really got it. We got the Millhouse squishy machine, but I want the actual squishy machine. So yeah. Manjula and Marge find the three men passed out from squishy overdose and tell them that if things get too bad, then they will have to take drastic measures. So you make Apu and Homer think about the drastic measures and make Cavi be turned off dating. And you make Springfielders earn squishies. This will unlock the divorce law specialists. Right, here's the thing. I find that Apu episode a bit depressing, I'm not gonna lie. I like it, but I think as a tapped out quest line, to recreate that would have to be Apu cheats on Manjula again, and that's just depressing. So I went with this whole squishy angle. He's a squishy addict. And the whole divorce, I wanted to throw in the divorce law specialist because it's a cool ass building and it's in the episode. It relates to the episode. But I was like, how the hell do I tie this in? Because sometimes like Tap don't tie in items; they just sort of flow of a quest line and you just get a random prize. But I prefer it when they tie it in properly. I had no idea how to tie this in, so they contemplated divorce. I don't know. Manjula and Marge tell them that they were not suggesting divorce. They were just that they won't clean up after them anymore. Apu, Homer, and Cavi wipe the sweat from their brow. You know, they were like, whew, that was a close one. But they want more squishy, goddammit. But after drinking more, they realise they have a problem. So I went with a squishy idea. Whatever. Make Homer seek help for his addiction. Make Apu seek help. Make Cavi seek help. And make Springfielders earn squishies. This will unlock the squishy van. Pretty cool looking. And Apu tells Homer that there is only one person who can show them enlightenment. The Quickie Mart CEO. They trek a mountain and visit him. So you make Apu be enlightened. Make Cavi be enlightened. Make Homer be enlightened. And make Springfielders earn squishies. Unlocks the Quickie Mart CEO. Unlocks the Quickie Mart CEO. Awesome character, such a minor character, but he's so intriguing. I want to know more about this CEO who lives atop a mountain. So yeah, I figured he'd be an awesome final character. He's kind of like, I kind of see him like the third god. You know, we got Yahweh, we've got God, the squishy. What's the next one? The squishy, the Quickie Mart CEO. So I kind of went down a sort of god route with him. He is godlike. He does have that big beard. And he sits upon a throne on a mountain. Homer and Apu are let back into their houses and agree to help out more at home. Cavi also tells both men that now he's convinced. He's not so convinced about America and the culture. And he's like, screw this shitty country, I'm going back to India. So you make Cavi leave Springfield. And then that will conclude the event. So I've got some tasks. Some of these I found really tricky. So for Jay, young Jay, hold up thieves for 60 minutes. Will be him with his shotgun out. Hunt down robbers. That will be the prison, maybe. Could be the police station or the Brown House. Check the cash register for 6 minutes. 6 hours. That'll be the quick amount. Sort out the lottery tickets. That'll be in the lottery van. Clean his shotgun for 12 hours. That'll be a little animation. This little tiny kid with a big shotgun trying his best to clean it. And cover for his uncle and father. That'll be 24 hours in the quick amount. For Apu's father, we have yell at the neighbours. I kind of just imagine him being in one of the sort of one of these windows, just kind of yelling. I don't know. He seems like I don't really know. I just sort of threw that in there. Try sell goods. Pray for 4 hours. That'll be in his house. Pray to the gods for 6 hours. Again, house. Visit his grandkids. That'll be in the apartments for 8 hours, or the Brown House if you don't own it. Sweep his porch for 12 hours. That will be him just sweeping his porch with a broom, sweeping outside of his house. And pray for his son, for 24 hours. For Cavi, we have do 8 jobs at once for 60 minutes. It'll be him answering a phone, typing on a laptop, and then just doing other things. Spend time with family, that'll be at the apartments or the Brown House, wherever. Shift at the plant, that'll be the plant. Drink squishy for 12 hours, that'll be him passing out as he's drinking ounces of squishy. And then avoid America. That will be ideally at the airport, but I imagine most people don't have the airport, so it could just be at the Brown House. Then for Manjula's parents, we have argue for 60 minutes. It'll just be them bickering with each other. Plan grandkids' weddings for 4 hours. That will be probably the little... what's it called? Manap? Whatever that thing was they come with. Visit America for 6 hours. That will be... Could be anywhere, really. Look for grandkids in laws for 8 hours. Make deals for 12 hours. That will be them inside the little thingy. Just sort of putting the flower forward. Maybe they could just be like 2 NPCs, just 2 random NPCs that they're doing it with. Or they could potentially do it with Apu's parents, like the younger version of them. And I'd be fine with that. Yeah, actually, maybe Arpu's parents could just kind of spawn there, actually. And then check up on Manjula for 24 hours. That will be at the apartments. For the Ganesh Homa, we have show Raph for 60 minutes. That'll be him waving his arms around. Study Hindu gods for 4 hours. That'll be the Simpsons house. Hide from angry Hindus for 8 hours. That'll be the Simpsons house. Get attacked by an elephant for 12 hours. An elephant will spawn and basically be trying to eat him. And then offend Hindu wedding guests. That will be the little back garden wedding. For Arpu's mother, we have drag Arpu by the ear. That will be her dragging Arpu around your town by his ear. Visit family for 4 hours. That will be, see, in the apartments. Travel back to India, or travel to India for 8 hours. That will be at the, again, just probably Brown House, just for wherever, or the airport if you have it. Fall over for 12 hours. I morbidly found that scene funny where she just keeps falling over. So I don't know, just her falling over and getting back up. And then attend wedding for 24 hours. That'll be the back garden wedding. For Sanjay's daughter, I can't say her name, I do apologise. Roller skate for 60 minutes, I'll be her roller skating around. Learn about her family's culture for 4 hours, that will be at anywhere really. Library maybe. Go to the school for 6 hours, or go to school for 6 hours, that'll be the elementary. I'll perform her peers for 8 hours, probably the elementary. Sing a song for 12 hours, I'll be her behind a mic, singing a song. Singing her heart out. And then study at Calcutta Technical Institute for 24 hours, that'll be at the Calcutta Technical Institute. And then for Arpu's Octoputlets, perform Octopia, that will be on the stage, them doing like all sorts of crazy stuff like they did in the episode. Practice performance for 4 hours, that will be at the, anywhere really, probably at the little Octo-sapiens building. Cry for 8 hours, that should be cry and keep parents up for 8 hours, that will be at the apartments. Make a mess for one of them should have been 6 hours. Make a mess, probably the apartments. Go on the loose for 12 hours. This will be a thing that basically makes them separate characters, so they just all wander around the town as they're all just scattered around your town. I think that'd be kind of funny. And then help run the Quickie Mart for 24 hours. That'll be the Quickie Mart. And then finally for Annette, is it Annette? I think it's Annette. Be chased by Manjula for 60 minutes. I just wanted Manjula chasing her around the town. That could be so funny. Test new flavors for 4 hours. Obviously squishy flavors. That'll be in her house. Bring new flavors to the kids for 6 hours. That'll be the school. Cause a divorce for 8 hours. That'll be the divorce specialist building. Load up the squishy machine for 12 hours. That'll be her at the squishy machine, sort of loading, some of these like barrels up or kegs up, not kegs, jugs up. That's the word I was looking for. And then hide from Manjula forever. That'll be 24 hours inside of her house. And then finally, the CEO. Enlighten visitors for 60 minutes. It'll be him sat on a throne. A little NPC will walk in. He'll be slurping on his squishy, and then he'll sort of point them to the left or point them to the right, and then the NPC walks off, and that's pretty much it. Have a board meeting for 4 hours. That will be at the sort of headquarters, the thing that's on top of the mountain, the Quickie Mart headquarters. That will either be at that or the Brown House, or just anywhere random really. Teach good Quickie Mart manners. Again, same place. It will be wherever. Be a god for the Quickie Mart. So I want him sat on a cloud, drinking a big squishy over the Quickie Mart. That's my envision for this animation. He'll just be like a god over the Quickie Mart, and then stay in the HQ for 24 hours. That will be just at the Quickie Mart HQ. Or again, if you don't own it. Actually, if you don't own it, you don't get this. You don't get this task. So that is it for my Arpu event. I think there's a lot here that they can do with Arpu. There's a lot of characters anyway. I think most of these characters are very solid. I think the weakest one is probably Manjula's parents. I don't really know what to do with them, but I think Arpu's dad they could do some interesting stuff with. Arpu's mother obviously appeared in her episode. Obviously, Sanjay's daughter has appeared quite a lot. The Octoputlets have appeared quite a lot. And I know they technically are in the game, but I want them as characters. Annette is like a weird one. I have no clue what they could do with her, because it's just so awkward to do the whole divorce story. Not divorce, sorry, the cheating story. The CEO would just be amazing. I think he'd be a great final prize. You can just tell me now. That was a great idea, Robert. Thank you. But anyway, that is it for my idea. That is my Arpu event idea. I know I did one in the past, but that was a mini event. This is a major event, so there you go. Head over to the Discord. There'll be a poll for what mini event you'd like to see next. I'm probably going to do a mini event. Will I? what's the month? Yeah, I'm probably going to do 2 mini events this week, next week, and the week after. These events just take me so long. The quest line takes me so long to do. I basically have, when I like post these events, like which ones you want to see next sort of thing, I have the prize track and the store. I have all that done. I don't have the tasks and the quest line done. So, and I find those quite a challenge sometimes. So sometimes it's very hard to get these major ones. So I might just do 2 mini events and then work on the 2 quest lines for the 2 major events that are left in the poll. There are more major events in the works. I just want to do the hippie and hipster event. So if you want more options, vote for that soon. Because if you vote for that next time the poll opens up, but we don't go through this, all right? We don't have to go through every single one on my list. You can get some new options, okay? You're the ones who chose this. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little event. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.